Today we are going to learn some vocabulary about the causes of World War I. Let's get started. The first word is contribute. 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 Let's say the word 3 times. I say the word, then you say the word. Contribute. 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 The definition is to help, give, or support something. Here's an example sentence. All of the players need to contribute to win the game. Next, let's do some example and non-example. If you think it is an example of the word contribute, write Y for yes. If you think it is not an example of contribute, write N for no. Let's get started. The first sentence is, I contributed my friend and it hurt him badly. Is this an example of contribute? The answer is no. Let's look at the next example. Because he never did his homework, it contributed, to, because I can't write well, his bad grade in the class. Is this an example of contribute? The answer is yes. It helped or supported his bad grade in class because he never did his homework. Finally, let's look at the last example. We contribute food to families who need help. Is this an example? Yes or no? The answer is yes. You can help, give, or support food. You can give food to families who need help.
All right, and then you
The next word is air. Air. It sounds a lot like air. They sound the same, but the meaning is different. Heir. The son of a king who becomes the king when the son's father dies. Here's a sentence. Archduke Ferdinand was an heir to become king. Let's look at some example non-examples. The teacher's son was an heir to become a teacher. Is the teacher a king? You should be thinking, no. The next one. The prince was heir to become king. Are we talking about kings here? Yes. So the answer is yes. Finally, the president's daughter was heir to become president. Now the president is a leader, but is this a king? No. The next word is war. I'll say the word 3 times. When I say it, repeat it. War, war, war. Let's read the definition. When two or more countries fight each other. Here's an example sentence. The countries of Europe have had many wars by fighting each other. Finally, let's look at example, non-example. If two countries like each other, they fight wars against each other. Is this an example? Yes or no? You should be thinking, no. If they like each other, why would they fight? Next, if another country does not like my government, they might want to start a war with my country. Is this correct use of war? You should say yes. The next word is military. Mi-li-ter-ry. Military. Let's say the word 3 times. Military, military, military. Let's read the definition. People who fight for a country. Let's read the sentence. A country uses its military to fight and protect itself. Now let's take a look at example, non-example. Europe had many militaries. Is this true? Yes or no? I would hope you're thinking yes. Next up. A country uses its military against its friends. Would you want to use people who fight for your country against your friends? Should be thinking, nope. And finally, Germany used its military to fight enemies. Is this an example? Yes or no? You should be thinking, yes. The next word is empire. Empire. We say this part similar to the word fire. Let's say the word 3 times. Empire, empire, empire. Let's read the definition. A large area of land controlled by one individual or one group of people. Let's read the sentence. The Romans and the British had empires. Next, let's do example, non-example. Empires are large areas, and they probably need good trade routes. To be a large land controlled by one individual, do you need to have good trade routes? The answer would be yes, you definitely do. Next up, the students have an empire in Lafayette. Is this a large area controlled by a group of people? I'm sorry to say, but the students are not in charge. So the answer is no. Last, Buffalo is an empire. Now, Buffalo is a city. Is it a large area of land, though? You should be thinking, no. The next word is Austro-Hungarian Empire. That's Austro-Hungarian Empire. Austro-Hungarian Empire. Let's read the word 3 times. Austro-Hungarian Empire. Austro-Hungarian Empire. And finally, Austro-Hungarian Empire. What does the word mean? It's a large empire that was controlled by Austrians. It had many different kinds of people, such as Serbs, Slovaks, Hungarians, etc. Archduke Ferdinand was the heir to the empire. Here's a sentence. The Austro-Hungarian Empire had many languages and cultures in its large empire. Now let's take a look at example, non-example. The Austro-Hungarian Empire was a small area of land. Was it a small area of land, this empire, with so many people? The answer is no, non-example. The next one. The Austro-Hungarian Empire was in Europe. Is it in Europe? The answer is yes. The next word we have is colony. Ka-la-ni. Colony. Let's say the word 3 times. Colony. 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 And let's read the definition. An area of land far away from a mother country or home country that is controlled by a European nation. Let's read the sentence. European countries had colonies in Africa. Let's take a look at example, non-example. Great Britain had colonies in North America. Do I speak English today? Yes, I do. And that is because they had colonies in North America. Next. Places in Africa and Asia were colonies. You should be thinking, yes. Finally, we became a colony last week when we moved into our new apartment. Now, this is a new place, but and it might be far away, but is it controlled by another country? The answer is nope. Here we have the word alliance. A-lie-ence. Alliance. Let's say the word 3 times. Alliance. 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 Let's look at the definition. When 2 or more groups agree to help and protect each other. Let's read the sentence. The neighborhood has an alliance against criminals and crimes. So the neighborhood works together as a group and they agree to help and protect each other against criminals and crimes. Next, let's look at example, non-example. The countries fought each other a lot during their alliance. If they're in a group together, would they fight each other? The answer is no. Next one. Friends can be an alliance. Are friends 2 or more people or groups? And do they agree with each other to help and protect each other? The answer is, I would hope, yes. Finally, when the 2 soccer teams play against each other, the 2 teams have an alliance together. If you're playing against another team, are you going to be friends with them and help and protect them? Or are you going to try and win? The answer is no. Hey, thanks for watching the video on causes of World War I. Hope you check out the other videos and keep learning.